All right. It's Thursday rundown, August 22nd, right? I'm on pace with this, the dates. Well, this crew, bet you didn't see this one coming.
Slim pickings at the office today.
Well, I'm gonna be honest.
Hefty pickings.
I knew Big Cat wasn't here. I thought KFC was, so Willie was a high draft pick. Kate, you kind of like. Then when it was after, I'm like, I'm gonna make this shit real diverse. So feel like
I like that word, diversity.
Yeah, a little
Sure.
everything. So eat that, haters. CBDMD offers premium CBD oil products that are THC free and USA organically grown. They have been independently tested by third parties to ensure nothing but the highest quality CBD. They offer a comprehensive line of products, including capsules, gummies. I've had all these. CBD PM, topicals, bath bombs, vape oils, pet products, powered by nature, enhanced by science. Go to cbdmd.com. Enter the code RUNDOWN, 25% off your order. Willie doesn't know how to
What
put
is
a
this,
mic.
amateur hour over here? Get it
I
together, Willie.
didn't think it was a big deal.
Oh
No,
my
the mic
God.
matters.
It's
No,
my
the mic
beard.
matters.
Act like you've been here before.
Sorry, Kate.
Wow.
I think the big news of the day, Patrick Chung, Patriots.
Big cokehead.
Now, all right, but first of all, I'm getting roasted because I said he got arrested, but then people are like, he's not. You're putting words in the mouth. He's getting arraigned. I don't really. Anyone know
Right.
what the difference between those two terms are? What?
I don't know. I know he's in a.
Well, what do you mean? I said, do you know the difference between those two terms? You said, yeah. I said, what? You go,
I didn't know we were still talking about that. I was ready to talk about my point.
Does anyone know what the difference between being arraigned? Aria. Well, Tommy.
Arraignment is a formal reading of a criminal charging document in the presence of the defendant to inform the defendant of the charges against him.
So that's not arrest. That's like a speeding ticket.
Yeah. Well, no, I think you get arrested first and then you get arraigned.
Well,
So he was arrested.
was he arrested?
I think something because the Patriots did an official statement. They're like, we can't say anything until there's like a verdict, right? Because so he's definitely like in the court system somehow.
Well, he's being arraigned at a court.
I don't know.
But did he get arrested? And by the way, more importantly, who gives a fuck?
Right.
Well, he's your team captain. I mean, you should.
Did you hear the story of what happened? His alarm was tripped at his house, and they came in his house,
And they found coke?
and there was a little coke in the house.
There's no such thing as a little coke.
Yes, there
Either
is.
coke or no coke.
No, that's like 1,000
Did
kilos. would
KB
be a
Swag
lot of
have
coke.
little coke or no coke?
What?
Did KB Swag have little coke or no coke?
I meant to get his take on this.
Yeah.
We have our own guy. He would
Yeah.
say it does matter. I'd say it very much matters.
Well, he's in a
Yeah.
red jersey. He's not practicing. He's still recovering off his shoulder. He's a captain of the team. I mean, it's not a good look.
I
not a
think,
good look.
Not a good look.
To have coke, your team captain.
I think it's a pretty
with
cool look, to be honest with you. I
It,
didn't
by the
know it
way,
was that cool.
Laconia,
look.
New Hampshire is like a summer town. It's August. You think there's not NFL guys like in their own house? It wasn't like he was
Right.
dealing. Just ignore it.
It doesn't matter if you're doing it. You just can't get caught doing it.
But he didn't even get they were in his house. That's not really getting caught.
It is getting caught. If it's next to the cookie jar,
But he didn't expect cops.
Yeah.
This is KB Swag to a
Yeah.
nutshell. The
Pretty
cleaning
much,
people
exactly
in
what
his
it
room.
is.
Where is the
Who
cocaine
among us
kid?
doesn't have a little drugs?
Where is he? Is he here?
cocaine cowboy.
No, honestly, you think this is a big deal? You
Yeah, I think
anyone-
it's a big deal.
Why?
Because it's a story. It's a story you don't hear. I mean, well, your owner got caught with a hand job, so I guess it's on par. Robert Kraft, cocaine, hand jobs, championships.
I actually think cocaine and like a hand job at a parlor is equally like,
Yeah.
those are things you just, who cares?
It's the best thing
Right.
to do after you win a championship, but the season's now. You got to put that
So
behind
if you played with somebody, Willie,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, the cops were going to a routine thing and they found a little baggie of coke, you'd be like, oh, that's a bad look?
Yeah, it's definitely
I feel like
that
too,
one.
they always have their posses coming around and everything.
an
Who's to say it's
unnecessary
his?
story.
Who's to say it's even his?
Well, it's in
It's
his
a
house.
summertime in a summer town. People always coming over. I don't know.
It's a bad look.
I will say for a safety, he's living pretty dangerously.
Did you write that
Bluetooth.
down? Wait, did you write down jokes, Kate? Oh, no, I'm serious.
Yeah, on the posters. Yeah.
Are those like note jokes?
It
that
just
you write?
notes that like safeties have to be skinny. They have to stay little.
So that is a joke.
Cocaine
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
will help
Yeah.
with that. Speaking
It's an
of,
unnecessary story. It's a
But
story that
it's
shouldn't
not.
be told.
You
You can't have that story right now. It's in camp.
But it's one thing if he's like at a club doing it. It's in his. It's like
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
My house is
I'd
off
rather a
limits.
rookie get caught with that than your team captain, because your team captain should know better.
you are like one naive.
I'm
like,
not
baller,
at all.
Like naive.
I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying you can't get it caught. with it on you.
But he really didn't get caught with it on him.
It was in his house, dude.
I feel like after that happened, every other large amount of other NFL players went through there. So
There was like this, yeah, like
whoop.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, whatever. It's a non-story to me.
Yeah.
Sister Jean, she turned 100. This lady, this son of a bitch. She has been doing. She's on a birthday month. She said she had 6 parties. She's doing that.
She's ripping lines.
Sister Jean has to go away. I thought Michigan killed Sister Jean. I saw her
Killed Sister
Yes,
Jean.
I thought I
And the
saw her
headlines, and you thought-
get wheeled out
Yeah.
of the Final Four after Michigan. I thought put a stake in this. One of the great attention whores of our generation.
Frankie, they said Sister Jean. They said that she talked to God. This guy's the devil. Stronger. Tommy Sabelli.
I don't know how I feel about the devil.
Can't lose. Can't lose. It was a cute story. They're a mid-major. They don't play with Tier 1 program. Sister Jean, she wheeled out here early. Fraud. Sister Jean, fraud versus my guy.
Sister
feel like-
Jean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was about Sister Jean after a while.
Name one kid on that team that went to the final.
Can't.
You can't.
Can I
And
can't.
Barstool has a history of shitting on Sister Jean when everybody else seems to love her. PFT did a blog about how she's selfish. Riggs has done multiple blogs about how she overshadows the team itself. Like, people.
What Sister Jean
She's 100 years old.
has made everything that happens with that basketball program. She threw out the first pitch. It wasn't a strike. She acted like it was strike
She
three.
put them on the map.
She didn't. They put themselves on the map.
Well, she helped them
How?
because she's the B. Arthur of basketball. She's a golden girl. People love her.
Yeah.
You cannot be mad at Sister Jean.
You don't remember one player on that team. I don't because
But
it's
you,
Sister
but
Jean.
you
Sister
remember
Jean.
who she's connected to. You remember that she's connected to that program.
Honestly, I had to Google what.
Yeah.
What team.
It's what, Loyola?
I knew Sister
Loyola in
Jean.
Chicago.
Yeah.
And I was like, who?
Fuck Sister Jean.
I love Sister Jean.
Do you?
I just want to put her in my pocket.
She's a
like-
good luck charm.
Honestly, Kate, if
I wish
you
she was on
put
the
Sister
Jets.
Jean in your pocket, she would envelop you. You'd be nobody. I'd be like, who's that? And Sister Jean would be sitting in your seat, and you'd be like, can I do anything? She'd be on the rundown.
She'd be on the
She'd be
rundown.
everywhere. She'd
You're
be in my
right.
seat. She'd be in the office. She has that little smile, but everything's conniving.
She's sharp too. They're doing the interviews with her.
She's super sharp.
She's sharp.
Yeah. She
She's
knows
running
it.
it. She's running a cottage industry.
She's
Yeah,
a little
she
lazy.
knows what
she
she's
get
doing.
whirled around everywhere.
All right, fuck Sister
I like
Jean.
to see her
That
walk a
girl.
little bit.
Laurie Loughlin. Now, this is, what's the show she's on?
Full House.
Full House.
So
was
she's
hot in Full
obviously,
House.
she's still a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
So she got in trouble because she bribed her daughter to get into USC. She said today she doesn't think it's any different than buying a library. She's right.
That's-
Or
But then why
donating
plead
to
guilty
a-
for it?
Well, I
She
think
took a plea deal.
Yeah, because she don't want to go to jail.
Right, but if you feel like you didn't do nothing
There's
wrong,
very
go to
few-
the mat.
There's very few of those cowboys still left on
Okay.
the internet, Willie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very few of
I
those
feel like if you
Dave
don't,
Portnoys
but she has the
left.
money to go to the mat. Go to the mat, because she's worried about her name. She's like, my name is ruined, my reputation. That's fine. If you think you're innocent, then fight for your innocence.
She's not innocent, but she's right. Like who is
Everybody
the,
else does it.
Right. Who is the
Everybody
rapper
else
who was
does
making
it.
fun of her? She's like, oh, my daughter got in the real way, and then it's like.
Oh yeah, and it turns out they did.
I think it's Dr. Dre.
Yeah,
Like,
they
it's
did the
like-
same
yeah,
thing.
but then he's like donated like half the campus.
Pretty
Right.
much brought a library.
Yeah,
I feel
there's no
like
different.
The daughter too, like how certain people just fail upwards, especially when you're beautiful like that. I feel like the daughter she's starting to post again on Instagram,
I like
and
that
she's
you
like
just
coming
check your
back
notes
out.
again.
No, Sister Jean and Chung, those are the only two.
And to be honest, as a
have-
parent, you know if your kid wants to go to school or not. Like, she forced her daughters to school. They
Well,
didn't want to go to school.
More importantly, when
Yeah.
you're rich and she's attractive, like, and famous, well, you know, who cares what school you go? Like, her
Right.
life is set unless
Yeah.
she's like turns into a criminal or something.
For some of us, it mattered. For other people, they had fair game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. Oh.
This guy blew it. I'll tell you who blew it in a second. We're in the Labatt Blue. This guy blew it. So make sure you don't blow it and get yourself a Labatt Blue. I'm going to say Coach Cal blew this. So there's this Kentucky fan who has all his legs are just.
What do you
like,
mean all his legs? Why you say all his legs?
Well, I was in the middle of a sentence. You
But
just
it sound
cut it
like
off.
you- it sound
I
like
said
you-
all his legs, and then there
made
was
it sound
another.
like an octopus, though. Like, there was multiple legs.
All his legs.
Okay. I was confused about the legs part.
That's fair. I was ready to roast you. But his legs have signatures of all these ex-Kentucky guys.
Look at his legs. Tell everyone what you got going on. These are actual autographs of University of Kentucky basketball and football players.
You don't have Coach Cal though.
And no, but I do have his son, Brad. Brad Calipari, right there. Coach would not sign. He said he will not sign body parts.
They got, like, I don't know, basketball players, football, guys I've never heard of.
Yeah.
They got the assistant basketball. No, they got Coach Cal's son, who I have no idea who that is, signed it. But Coach Cal wouldn't sign this guy's leg because he says he doesn't sign body parts.
He wouldn't do it?
Yeah.
I
That's
respect
blowing it. That's so bad.
Get
That is
over
such
yourself.
I respect it.
How?
Totally respect it. He's Coach Cal.
He's the #1 Kentucky
He's the
fan.
Pope.
This guy.
It doesn't
So-
matter. If everybody's doing it, that doesn't mean he has to do it. He
His-
doesn't do everything. He's
this-
different from Coach K and the rest of coaches. He's separating himself.
By
That's
not
a coach,
signing some
That's a
crazy
Coach K
person's
move.
leg.
That's not
Yeah.
a Coach Cal move.
His son signed it. I actually.
It's from Moon Township, Pennsylvania, by the way. Shout out Moon Town down.
Who is?
Coach Cal. He's from Pittsburgh.
Big whoop.
He lived right next door.
I actually think this is something Barstool should get behind to get Coach Cal to sign this guy's
He's
leg.
never going to sign it.
Why?
Because he's a different breed. He's an animal.
I don't
Would
think
you
he
sign
knows.
the guy's leg instead?
Would you sign it?
Absolutely,
If
he'd sign it.
yeah.
He doesn't want
Kentucky
me to sign
guy,
it.
if you're listening.
You actually don't think that's a dickhead move?
Not at all.
I do. I
His
think
son
it's a
did
super
it.
dickhead move.
Yeah, but his son is his son.
Right. And Coach Cal is Coach Cal. He's
They
different.
don't sign body parts with. He's
Right.
getting it autographed on him. He's not trying to make a profit.
Is the kid dying?
What?
No.
kid dying?
It's like a grown ass man.
Then he's fine. He could hold out.
Is this kid dying?
Is he dying?
Like
No,
if
it's
he
a
was
man.
dying, I would feel pressure if there was something wrong with the kid. Like, all right.
It's not a kid. It's
Oh,
a
no,
man.
it's like a
I would-
grown-ass
Right.
man.
So I would feel guilty if the guy was
Willie.
like on a surgery.
Willie, if somebody came up to you, and they're like you played football at Hofstra, right?
Shout out to the Pride, Dirty
Right.
Dutch.
Yeah. If they're
Long
like,
Island.
I'm the biggest Hofstra football
Frankie
fan.
Borelli in the house.
The only Hofstra football fan on the planet,
Right.
and I have all these signatures. You wouldn't sign the guy's leg?
Is something wrong with him?
No.
Did
I'm just saying there's something wrong with him.
where'd Wayne Quebec go?
Hofstra.
Are you two the only Hofstra guys?
No, Marcus Colston, Lance Schulters.
Marcus
Dave
Colston went to
He's my
Hofstra?
roommate. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Why don't you ever have him on Laces Out?
I mean,
He don't like you?
he's busy. He's a busy man. He's gonna be in the Ring of Honor this year.
Why does Hofstra have all these guys?
It's just
What
gold-
division are you guys? Who do you play?
We were D1 AA. We went James Madison, New Hampshire, Delaware. That's who we faced.
It's a shit conference.
Yeah.
Say what you want, but we kicked a lot of ass.
Probably. It sounds like you guys are running like some sort of like Division II juggernaut over here versus like UNH. The fuck?
We played UMass. We kicked a lot of UMass ass.
The UMass is now D1 though.
Yeah.
They kill you now.
Richmond. We played Richmond.
Yeah, that's where Joe Douglas.
Yeah, Joe Douglas.
Jets.
You mentioned.
Yeah. All right. That's it. We got anything on
There's
the
no
line?
program. You're right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's gone?
Yeah, the program's gone. I wasn't gonna broadcast.
Hofstra doesn't
Glenny,
have
I gave you a
football
fucking haircut, and then you out me like that. I was gonna bring it up. He didn't know that.
I had no idea.
Right. And
When did
Glenny
they get-
just Judas me. Just pulled a Judas. So what?
When did
Keep
they
it
get
in the
rid of
bag.
it?
Like the year I won the Super Bowl.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Axed it. When's it making no money?
Yeah, because no one gives a fuck. Is that why you were smiling? Did you know they didn't have football?
Yeah, everybody knew. But I wasn't gonna say it till fucking Bald said
How would
something.
everyone know? How
I'm
would
not
everyone
coming
know?
to the barbershop. Why not? Why would I say it?
Glenny, have we shown your haircut yet? So Glenny got a haircut at Willie's
It is.
barber.
I think Glenny's looking good. I think he's starting to find his inner G, his inner suave, and I think he's liking it.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Uptown. Uptown, Davey.
I personally love it.
If you
It's
can
a
give
great
him the
haircut.
okay, he would have
No,
shaved
it's
his
a
head.
great
I
haircut.
mean, you're talking about Hofstra. You should say it. It's not.
I don't need to say it. I was
Show the
defending the
haircuts,
prize.
Glenny. So here's the thing, Glenny, and I love it
Yeah, shoot me
because
straight.
you have no edge. You look like the prototypical friendly fat guy. That gives you edge.
I'm not like an edge type guy.
No, I know, but it's good to
Now
maybe
you are.
give
Yeah.
the
Now you
appearance
got
of
Right.
edge,
Sharp edges.
so people aren't poking your
Gives you
belly
like
like
that
the
body.
doughboy.
You know, everyone was very, very nice and receptive about it. Marty said you love. Marty said I look skinnier. That was a nice compliment.
It's a good look.
But I talked to Caleb like an hour ago. He hated it.
Oh,
That was
I'm
a blow.
out. I'm out.
Yeah, I know. That was a blow.
Doesn't like it.
Once Caleb said he didn't like it, I wanted to erase our
Oh,
memory.
shit.
Let's see.
Daniela called it ghetto.
Yeah, if Caleb don't like it, it's not cool.
I was so sad when Caleb
That's
said no.
tough.
You see, they shaved his widow's peak off.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
like
that's-
shaved
I was
off
worried
the
about
front
that.
of
Chop that
his-
off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once Caleb said no, my heart
No,
dropped.
that's the guy
Yeah,
you need
you're
on
Wrecked my
board.
day. Wrecked my day.
That's the guy. That's definitely the guy you need on board.
It was really bad. I was like, oh, Dave loves it. Mush loves it. Everybody loves it. Willie obviously loves it. And then Caleb, I was like,
It's the
shit.
wave,
That's-
baby.
that's
Don't go against the wave.
Mm.
Ride the wave.
I'm riding the wave, though.
There you
I'm
go.
riding the
All
wave.
right.
I'm
So
riding
you're
the
out
wave.
at Hofstra.
That's the rundown.
Willie.
Sit
It's
down,
soft
Glenny.
football.
Doing a rundown here.